Here, Uber, Uber. Hey, I've been driving for your company or with your company um, for about 6, 7 months, maybe eight, something like that. I don't know. Early this year, and the one thing that coming from a service industry that I've been in, from being a waiter or whatever, is and I want to add this. I don't understand why the riders can't leave a tip when, I also, drive for Lyft. And honestly, I prefer your company, but I believe that, and I've had several customers, riders, or whatever you want to call them, have asked me, hey, I want to leave a tip, especially, business customers, because they don't want to pull out their cash. They want to be at expense the whole ride. So they would like to just put it on their company credit card. You know, I even, and I'm sure maybe you guys are the same way, but I personally don't even carry cash. So in order for me, when like when I was in Atlanta last week, I used Uber. I used Lyft too as well, and I thought that it was a really cool that I was able to leave a tip for my drivers. And whether it was 10 or 20% of the ride or whatever, but I couldn't do it with the Uber riders because I didn't carry cash. And I think that's kind of bogus. I think that kind of hurts the customers. The customers, if they don't understand that it's never been a tipping component or this, that, and the other, and then you guys say tipping is not necessary, and I think that's kind of bogus to even say that. I also do deliveries, the Uber Eats, and I've worked in restaurants. I've delivered pizzas before, and this, that, and the other, and there's always been a tipping component. Not everybody will tip, but the ones who want to tip should be able to without any extra. And I think that if you add that component, your customers, your riders will be more happy or be happier. Instead of your drivers moving towards Lyft because of the platform. And what's going to happen is it's going to create a problem for your riders because it's going to create more surge because less drivers are on the Uber platform, which is going to create more higher surges, and then your rider's going to be more pissed because they're going to start switching over to Lyft because there's going to be more drivers on Lyft. I like to reference what the CEO of Circuit City said before they went out of business, or about why they went out of business, and he said they forgot the customer in customer service, and that in itself is really big if you think about that, because Uber, us drivers are your customers. Let us do something wrong, you pulling us off the platform, right? I don't know if I've never heard of any customers being pulled, any riders being pulled off the platform, and I think that's kind of bogus. So with this new transition and this new guy that's running these things, and you guys doing these roundtables across the United States, I think that that's something that should come up. And seriously, I've been seriously considering taking Lyft up on their offer or their power bonus structure, or you do 45 rides, you get a 10% off the fees, which brings the fees down to 15%. In my case, at 25%. And if you do 70 rides, that brings it down. It's a 20%, which brings the fees down to 5%. I'm seriously considering it. Every Monday when I figure out which one I'm gonna ride for that week, I look at that, and I think that's something that's gonna be huge. So please take heed to this message if you're listening, and I know you are. Somebody's listening, because, and then if you're watching this video and you're a rider, and you're a driver, please share it. Riders, share this. Share it over and over again. And then riders, if you're a YouTuber, you're doing YouTube videos, create your own talking about this, and make sure you tag, put it on YouTube, put it on Facebook, and make sure you tag Uber until they get the picture. A person doesn't have to tip, but if that option's there, they may add a couple dollars. Which, you know what? For those little BS ass pool rides that's, going around the damn corner, that would make up the difference. Maybe that person says, oh shit, this is only like $2.15. Let me tip the guy $2. Now the driver's a little bit happier. So about accepting more pools or delivery. I don't even do deliveries anymore. I let that shit spin and spin and spin and spin because I'm tired of walking up to the 15th floor, the 16th floor, the 30th floor of some freaking building, trying to find a parking spot, risking getting a ticket, and then the people, they look at you like you crazy. Now, if that's the case, then make it a curbside service where the person has to come down to the car and get their food and drinks. I don't have a problem with doing it, but you know what? I think I should be compensated that extra. Because other than that, it's no different. Might as well go deliver pizzas for Domino's or somewhere. Pizza Hut. Anyway, y'all, take heed to this, share this video, like and comment. Should there be a tipping component in the Uber app? I'll wait. Peace out, y'all. Ryan Hodge. If you're thinking about being a rider, Lyft and Uber is a great source to make some extra income. Check the descriptions below for a link. Get anywhere from $100 to $1,000 as a sign-up bonus, depending on what state you're in and what city you're in. Anyway, y'all, peace out.